Hi everyone, welcome back to day 5 and the final day of our back to school week. Although I will say I do have some more school layouts to do for you guys that I will be bringing in the following weeks. So what I am doing here is I'm basically scrap lifting myself. So I did a layout and I did not realize that the battery of my camera had died, and I really liked how the layout turned out, although it ended up not recording, and I was really disappointed because I really liked how it turned out. So I have this Doodlebug collection. I used it for the first layout, so I decided I'm going to go ahead and do this, basically scrap lift and do it almost exactly the same way that the other layout is. And I will show you what the first layout looks like in just a few minutes. And I'm not sure, maybe if I show it on the video, but at the end of this video, there will be both still shots of both layouts. So you can see I am literally pretty much going to make it look exactly the same. I have it hanging up right next to me where I put usually my sketches and stuff that I'm following. I have a little clip that I hang them on, and it's hanging right there, and I'm looking at it, and there are a few differences, but one of the reasons I decided to go ahead and do this is because I have 2 of those sticker sheets that I mentioned in a previous video. I somehow ended up with 2 of those sticker sheets from this collection, so I had a lot of the same stickers to be able to go ahead and do this with. So the only big difference is the background paper. I used a vellum. The vellum one with stars on the last video, and it was the only one I had left. So I'm going to use this other background paper with all the letters, different fonts and stuff. And also I'm mounting this photo on some blue. This is actually from Close to My Heart. It was from a couple years back when they had packets come out with all of their pattern papers. Or not pattern papers, but all their colors kind of came as a pattern paper, and it's one on one side and flip it over and it's a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and mount it. This blue went really well, and you can see the background paper that I'm using there with all the different letters on it that I had mentioned just a moment ago. And I really like also, because doing these 2 layouts, basically all it was the background papers and these border sticker strips. And I don't always get my border sticker strips used up, but doing these 2 videos I did. And I don't like the way that these border stickers look as much as I like the other layout that you can see in the end. I do think I put them together next to each other at the very end of this video. But I do like how it turns out. And the other funny thing is, so I went to go ahead and put these away in my album. My stack was getting pretty tall, and since I'm trying to get my school albums organized, I just went ahead and took all these layouts back and put them directly in the albums. And I will do a video on how I store my pages until I am ready to put them in the album. But I discovered that I have actually already scrapbooked this 8x10 of this grade. For some reason, I must have got a big package with extra 8x10s in it, which is weird, but it happened. And instead of getting rid of it, I just added this in there too. It is not the first time that I've scrapbooked the same photo on accident more than once, and I just keep both layouts. I like both layouts. If I absolutely hated them, I might not keep them, but it is what it is. And hey, there's two layouts with the same photo, but that's okay. So you can see I'm just cutting off the one strip that I have left from this whole sheet, and there's a couple other strips there, but so these layouts turn out to be fairly simple, and these are the sticker sheets. And again, I'm looking at the other layout thinking, how do I have this? And these right now in these little I don't know what you call those little storage containers, are Doodlebug paper clips. They're mini paper clips, and I love the look of mini paper clips. So on the other layout, I used 2 up in the corner. Excuse me. So on this layout, I am going to do the same, and I'm going to take one of these thumbtack stickers. And because the paper clips prop up the picture just a little bit, I put the pin there on both layouts on some foam tape to make it look like it's kind of purposely like that, if that makes any sense. And then on both layouts, I have this sticker of the scissors, and I put it, so I kind of like how it looks where I put part of one of the scissors so it looks like it's actually going to cut the photo. I thought it turned out really cute with both of those. So a few of the stickers I do have to do a little bit different because like this tab one, on the other one I think it was a blue one that said student, and I didn't have another one that said student. So I just took a different sticker and covered up what it said. I think it said teacher or something like that, and added it on top of that, and that worked just fine there. And I had the globe on the other layout. On the other layout, I popped the globe up with some foam tape, but on this layout, I'm finally going to get to use this stapler sticker. And there's another layout that's coming up where I tried to use this stapler sticker in many different places and I couldn't get it to use it, but it is I think it's an adorable sticker. It's just a little red stapler and it's just adorable. So I was quite happy to finally get it on a layout. See, look at that stapler. Isn't it just really cute? So this cluster is, again, a little bit different because I didn't have some of the exact same stickers, but for the most part it is the same. And then on the right hand side of the layout, again, sorry about the glare, I'll try to work with that. Over here on this side of the layout, I'm going to add the grade that she's in. And on the other layout, I didn't add this light bulb, but I saw this light bulb sticker and it kind of is hidden back there, but it just gives a little bit of something. And with the scissor stickers, I don't know if you noticed, but the inside of the green handles on the stickers, I kept the white sticker part that it came on the sticker sheet with, because otherwise some of the letters on the background paper were sticking through those, and I didn't like the way it looked. It just looked a little funny. So just by keeping the white center pieces of the sticker on there, you don't notice the background. So these are the same. These are Jelly Bean Soup Alpha. I don't know what you call them, but they are by Jelly Bean Soup. I used these on the other layout also. And the red I thought went really good with the papers. It's a little tiny bit different color of a red, but it still goes really good. And this is her 6th grade 8x10 photo, so I'm just looking for all the letters. And I'm going to end up, excuse me, I had a little something in my throat there just a second. I'm going to end up not being able to find neither the T or the H, but I really wanted to use these up. I've had these for quite a while. So all I'm doing for the T is I'm cutting down part of the F. And then for the H, I thought I would cut down a Y, but now it kind of looks like an N. So I was like, well, that's not really going to work. I didn't mind cutting them down because it kind of makes them look a little smaller than the number anyway. So what I did instead was I took like the letter B and I cut it off the bottom circle part of the B, and it's kind of a funky looking H, but it kind of goes with the fonts that are on the background paper that are kind of funky shaped and all crazy and different. So I thought it actually went pretty well with the whole layout. So so this is going to be the part of the title that says the 6th part, and then in just a moment I'm going to add the word grade. So there you can see the H is a little bit funky looking because it was just a cut down B, but it works, and I don't think anybody in the long run's going to notice. Oh, darn it. Sorry about my clock. I need to pay a little more attention to that, I guess, with doing videos again. I'm a little out of touch with doing the videos or whatever they say, so it'll take me a little bit of time to get back into it. But so now I'm using these Doodlebug Alphas, and I'm just writing the word grade, and it fit in between the scissors and the edge of the paper really well. So I was quite happy with that. And also having the red letter stickers and everything over there brings red to each cluster, which I think really helps draw your eye around the page. Because there's the red apple in the top cluster, the red stapler, and now the red title. So this is basically all that this layout is going to be. I am trying to use up a few more of the stickers here just to get them used up. There's not a whole lot of this collection left. Like I mentioned in my last video, I will not add this to the Scrappy box yet, just because I know I can get a few more layouts out of it. And for my school collections that I'm really in love with, I don't want to get rid of them just yet. I'm going to save some and then just see what happens if, in case I don't like any more of the collections that come out, I will still have these ones to use. So these enamel dots were not part of this collection, but you know, you could buy them to coordinate with this collection. So I'm going to add some enamel dots around in each cluster, and I'm going to alter the colors and the sizes. I like to do that. I usually like to have a large, a medium, and a small in each cluster. And I'm just playing around with where I want them to go right now. If you guys have watched my videos, you know that enamel dots are probably one of my favorite things. I think they're probably one of the best things that the scrapbooking world has ever came out with. I don't know why, but I just absolutely love enamel dots, and I'm trying to use them up also. I will never want to run out of them, but I'm definitely trying to use them up. So here I just brought over the first layout that I did, and you can see that they are almost identical, and I absolutely love how they both turned out. And nobody will ever know because they're going to be in completely separate albums. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye.